I guess we're gonna deposit, and now we're going to wake up Carl. Allows his android butler to pretty much. It's nice to see humans and androids. Just let's try this. We're resuming it now. Okay. His bedroom, so this is bedroom now, but it's a very nice house. As you can see, Carl's got a bit of wealth. He nowadays, but it didn't always used to be glorified this much. I'm just checking that the this ridiculous connection. We're gonna draw the curtains and wake Carl up. Now there's a problem here. Carl is ill, and that is why he's also maybe hired an android. You know, they take the place of carers. They 54 degrees with a strong possibility of afternoon showers. It sounds like a good day. Exactly 54 degrees. Okay, so we're going to get his medicine as well, because he's an android. He's not going to have the issue of, you know, memory loss like humans do. They say no, Carl. It doesn't like it. So obviously then Marcus acts as like a sort of carer. Aw, poor guy. He's better off dead, bro. In the last episode that we played about a month ago, they took his clothes because they were bullying him. So it appears there is hate for androids, obviously, because they're replacing jobs. They shouldn't be, and I understand their perspective as well, but violence isn't going to solve the problem. And if you incite violence, then it's likely that these androids are probably just going to do it back to you as well. We're gonna help Carl as well. Make our way up. It's still saying the internet connection quality is not sufficient enough to broadcast. Oh, what a mess. How annoying. But yeah, wow, it looks like Carl he can't get out of bed alone, so he might need an android after all. This is the positive effects. You know, maybe a carer won't be able to do all this all the time. What if they had to go off? Then where would they find a replacement? So now we can see the positive effects. He's literally doing the job of a carer. You know, he's carrying Carl into the wheelchair there, and I just really love how Detroit Become Human, you know, it captures these one-to-one relationships. So, you know, it really makes you feel that is what you're doing, and these are the relationships that Carl and him are just like father-son relationship. Opening of your retrospective, then used on bottom up. Cool. Gallery director left 4 messages asking to confirm your attendance. So he's quite famous in the art world as well. We're making our way down here as well. Indeed, we shall see about that. We'll make our way downwards.
Just your usual fan mail. I've already answered.
Your fan mail. You've already answered. So it looks like he gets a lot of art fans as well. And Leo is his son. Okay then. So it doesn't look like anything. Not everything looks that good as well. No, don't bother. Seems to be some issues. Okay, so we're gonna wheel him downstairs. Where's the stairs? Okay, so now we will make our way over here. We're gonna make him breakfast. Make sure Carl is all set, and then that's our part of the program done as well. Now we can't move him down the stairs, so we're gonna put him onto his machine. Just wow, that is just so cool, isn't it? So it clips his wheelchair, and then he can just ride down the banister in a relaxed manner. Oh, that is cool, lovely. And meanwhile, Marcus is going to make his way down the stairs as well. But I can understand why he would buy Marcus and then, you know, use him as an android servant, because he probably needs it. He can't even get around the house alone. He probably also needs a friend, to be fair. He must get quite lonely, no? That would be horrid. Anyway, let's make our way through here. Excellent. The doors open themselves. Got a lovely TV there. Wow, what a gorgeous place. Giraffe. Frames around the area. Very, very tastefully designed house. You certainly know an artist. Look at all of these designs. He really knows how to spruce the place up. Okay, so we're gonna take Carl to the dining table now. Let's make our way over to Carl. Okay, and here we are. Carl sat down. I'm just gonna check the stream quality once more because it said it wasn't sufficient enough to do it. Imagine I got served breakfast like that. I would love that. Okay, lovely. Just put it in the tray. Take it over to him. I wonder what Carl does eat for breakfast. Okay. We make our way back over here as well and just service. So far things are all idle. We're doing what a Android would be expected to do within his programming, you know. The fact that I'm saying his shows that I'm giving him personality. It's not just a machine, you know. It identifies as something. Now, as we watch television, we see that tensions rise in the Arctic since Russia unilaterally declared the region. So there's political issues going on as well. It's a reimagining of the future. This is 2038. It's not even that far. This is 2023 right now. That's just crazy. That's like 10, 15 years into the future.
Okay, Carl.
So then he's gone and asked us to do something. Okay. So it looks like he's watching TV, and Carl has asked us to go and do stuff to entertain ourselves. So what does an android do in his spare time? Indeed, what does he do in his spare time? This will be quite interesting. Having a look at the books there. Several American destroyers are reported to be headed for the Barents Sea. That's lovely. Let's read here. Lovely. Oh. So what kind of stuff does he like to read? Is it Plato, Keats' Odes, or Shakespeare? Let's read some Shakespeare. I feel like it. And this is William Shakespeare. Is it Hamlet or something? We'll see what Marcus is interested in. And our preference of book might change how our personality is. There's Shakespeare. Macbeth.
One of the books you recommended.
Yeah, so Macbeth is interesting. He likes to hear his opinion on things. I can't really say that I fully understand them. It's because it's not in his programming. Well, yeah, that's true.
They rule our lives, and we have no idea why they make us feel like beggars or kings.
Is that a question on human philosophy? That's what he keeps saying there as well. Hello, Spirit in the Sky Blue. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are playing Detroit Become Human today. Have you played this game before? If you have not, if you're not left a like, please do. If you like this content. And in the meantime, we're playing Marcus, one of the androids. He works for Carl over here, them to share a father-son relationship, and we are an android. As you can see, Carl is encouraging the android to feel emotions and to explore himself in an artistic manner. This is very interesting because we don't often believe that androids or AI are, you know, we think computer program and stuff. But what we're seeing now in modern AI as well. Doing good, thank you. I hope you're doing it. Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. I'm just streaming a bit of Detroit Become Human. I think I done a stream basically 1 month ago, and then I decided it would be a nice day to stream a little bit more. I've played the game once before and received quite an interesting outcome, and I hope to maybe achieve a different ending here, you know, via the flowchart. It's like one of those games where you have to like you know, you have to talk and choose dialogue based decisions that would like improve your relationships with others. So we're Marcus. We're basically the carer of Carl. Carl is a human and Marcus is an android. It's a really good game. It's basically a reimagining of what if androids started to question their own existence. It's set in 2038. It's like 10-15 years from where we are right now. It's freaking what, 2023? Yeah, that's crazy. And you play 3 characters. You play Kara, a domestic bot who's been hired to do household chores in a dysfunctional family environment. Connor, a android detective who's investigating why the androids that are currently in product service of humans are going rogue. So there's a resistance going on. And this is Marcus. Now, Marcus is a carer to Carl, who is a rich artist on his last days and is ill. So we are gonna remove the sheet for him. So he does all sorts of stuff for him. He makes him breakfast, he carries him in and out of bed, he helps him do his artwork. But the good thing about Carl is that he actually likes to speak to Marcus like a human. He likes to say, you know, think about it, do things artistically. As you can see, to tell who is an android, you can see the blue thing on their head there. So that would determine who's an android. So Marcus is an android. So now we're going to help him do his art stuff. We'll clean it all up here. So far it's been quite hunky-dory. We've been like running through tasks and stuff. We just played Kara before, but we realized that she was in quite a challenging household with Todd, who beat her up. Then her memory had to be wiped because she went to the department store and he claimed that she was broken. So a domestically abused android. That's just crazy, isn't it? You know, we might not have androids walking around right now, but look at ChatGPT, look at all this AI and stuff, look how advanced they're getting. Very soon it's true, like, what the hell. So it's a very relevant game. I think you should just, I would recommend anyone just checking it out, because it's quite, you know, how it like syncs with what's going on in our world right now, the modern trends, the advancement in technology, that kind of thing. Okay, so he's made his way back down there. I'm trying to... I've never understood art. I know when you draw a nice picture, it's a nice picture. And it's not like that I'm not a creative person either. Like, I can see things through the metaphorical or the abstract.
So,
But seriously, what the fuck is that?
Marcus?
What the hell is that? What should I say? My opinion is, I don't like it.
Not a very good judge.
I'm not a very good judge,
I don't think it's your best work.
I think it's your best work, so I don't like it.
I have nothing left to say anymore.
Oh well, I didn't let him make him feel that good.
Brings me closer to the end.
I'm just an old man clinging to his brushes. Seems like, yeah, the AIs are crazy. It's just mental, isn't it? The kind of stuff that I hear. I've used the image generators. I find them really cool because I like writing as well. So I asked them to image generate my characters when writing fiction. So it looks like Carl has told us to paint something. Interesting. Okay.
Give it a try.
Okay, if you insist. He's obviously quite exasperated the fact that... So Carl treats him really nicely. There are some and a lot of humans who treat the androids like they're pieces of shit because they're taking over our jobs and stuff. And understandably, there's going to be two sides of the fight here. So Carl treats him quite nicely and asks him to possess emotions, to explore himself a little bit artistically. Let's find a subject to paint. So that we could paint this statue or we could paint the desk. Let's paint the desk. It would be easy and I'm no good at painting. So we're going to use the DualShock 4. I'm just going to stroke my DualShock 4 controller to paint it in the directions they want me to. What are they saying here now? Wait, okay, I've done that. I'm going to keep painting and then we paint upwards as well. So he's watching us to see what we paint. He's having a look at what he's painted. Whoa! He painted that incredibly fast. Oh yeah, and the androids, they don't forget anything either. So they could be quite useful for mundane tasks and stuff. Now he's an artist, so he's telling us that this painting is, you know, it's too factual. You need to paint something emotional. Every decision we make is going to impact, in the end, what happens to androids in 2038. And what will happen as a result of the resistance, you know, what the police one is investigating, what happens to Carl, what the fate is. So it revolves around three characters. A character can die at any time, depending on the decision you make. Now, Carl is telling me to close my eyes. Okay. So I'm gonna close my eyes. So he is trying to tell a computer to use imagination. Now, I don't know if our AI image generators can do that. It seems that they take a pre-selection of concepts and merge them together. If an AI can begin to think that creatively, I'm trying to question what is the difference between a human and an AI or an android in the first place. What do I paint? Let's paint androids. Sadness, pain, hope. Let's paint some hope. That'd be quite nice for him to paint androids in a hopeful manner. So he's painting this, not looking at anything, he's painting this from the abstract. And this is where it gets very interesting, because as we begin to, you know, visit the AIs, I keep calling them AI because that's what it's AI right now, but he's still using an AI processor in his head. So as we begin to see the android's manner of, you know, seeing concepts in a way that human can't, creating the abstract concepts, visiting that kind of plane, we begin to work out exactly what they're thinking, you know, what's on their mind, what's their agenda. They didn't used to have an agenda, now they do. Now what has he painted? He's painted an android struggle with breaking through a cage. He's like, wow. He's impressed. And then that's when chaos strikes. I remember this bit. Looks like that guy's come in here to visit Carl.
Hey, Dad.
Oh god, yeah, Carl hasn't got a good relationship with his son, and he rarely speaks to him. Leo suddenly comes in. Oh shit, yeah, you thought you'd stop by. Why does he look a little bit pissed off? He looks glad to see him. You alright?
You don't look so good.
You don't look so good. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, okay. Oh wow, the only reason he's come to his dad is because he wants some cash.
What happened to the money I just gave you?
What did you do with it? Yeah, what did you do? Flaunt it on drink or drugs? Pissing on it.
No, I swear it's not that.
Oh god. He's pissed off.
I need some cash, that's all.
He needs the cash. He seems to be very moody.
No.
Well, that's exactly what a good dad would do. Don't give him the cash.
Yeah.
And look what Leo's gonna do. He's gonna start blaming the AI. This is where it gets messed up because you're looking for.
Tell me, Dad, what's he got?
Stop.
You don't care about anything.
You don't care about anything except yourself and your goddamn paintings.
You've never loved anyone.
How dare you say that? He loves you. That's why he's not giving you money so you don't go and become a drug addict. What kind of emotional stupidity is this? And he's disappeared. Well, alright then. Is he okay? Okay. Well, Carl seems to be fine for now. That's actually weird because the last flowchart I had showed them having a fight. I don't actually think it's happened yet, so I just better check that. But yeah, anyway, we've completed that scenario. So the game essentially walks you through different scenarios. You have a flowchart to see where the different outcomes are. So who are we playing right now? It's November the 25th, 2038. We're outside Jimmy's bar. One of my favorite characters, our stylish android cop RK800 model, Connor. Now Connor is working with a human cop called Hank. They are both investigating why there have been a bunch of crimes related to androids turning against their owners in weird manners because they are exhibiting emotion. So what's causing them to overrun their code? Is it a series of connected events, or is it a series of, is it just a rogue case of the programming going wrong, that kind of thing as well? This is just madness. Let's enter. Let's see what's going on. And here we go. So we need to find Lieutenant Anderson. This is the first time we meet Hank, or aka Lieutenant Anderson, who we are going to be working with. How will he react when he finds out that he's working with an android? Let's say, shit, I thought androids weren't allowed in here. There appears to be quite an apartheid going on within the game as well. There's a separate android compartment that they ride in buses and stuff. So we can scan as an android, because we can do this. We can scan faces, so we can work out who's who. Let's scan your face. Alright, ready? Let's make a scan. So his name is Myers Derek. He was born in 1989 and he's a security guard. Criminal record none. Okay then, so he's fine. It's fine. Is there anything else we can deduce about him? He's not the right guy. Let's continue going. Are we gonna have a look at your name? We can even see their criminal record. Talk about invasion of privacy. Mismatch. Peterson Jimmy, born in 2001. He's a business owner and his criminal record is none. Okay then. Let's come here now. We'll see what's going on over here. Who is this? So the name of this person is Gray Christopher. He was born in 1983 and he's unemployed and criminal record in DUI. Okay. And then this must be Hank. He's trying to turn his face away from us. But let's check out everyone else's faces because this is quite fun. We can invade and actually see who they are. Dempsey Edward. He's an administrator who was born in 1995. Record is month. So all these guys are pretty much guys with pretty clean criminal records. Unemployed as well. So this is Jimmy's bar where we were told we would find him. Who's this now? And his name is Johan Kim, delivery driver, currently unemployed, 1999. Ooh, he's got a record of domestic abuse there. I don't know if he then left his marriage and got stuck here. Normally in these stereotypical bars, you always find people who have tragic days. Okay, out of this world, he's playing a classic arcade game. McRae Samuel, he's a docker. He's got none. We walk through the toilets as well. There's no one here, but I already know where Hank is. But check it out. I just want to explore every element then. Let's check it out. So one day we will landfill. We will have landfill. Well, yeah, you've pretty much predicted what a possible outcome of this game could be. There will be dead androids, but like, what will we do with them if they rise up? Yeah, pretty much. And one day we may have landfills full of dead androids. However, since our market doesn't seem to have gravitated to the fact that they're making them physical, so we're talking about like plastic and And how they create? They've got like a synthetic blue blood inside them, right? As you can see. And so since we haven't gravitated towards actually creating them anatomically, is that how you're saying it? Yeah, but rather, you know, through the augmented version or through the virtual realm, then instead I think we're gonna have dumps of software. How are you gonna do software dump? Just store it all in like a memory stick and destroy the memory stick with the AI's like programming on it or something, bruv. Okay, we're looking through here as well. Look, check out the walls. Unemployment rates, when will they stop? 77%. You can see that in this world, they're saying ban androids. We do not want androids, ban androids. You can already see it's happening in the game. What will become of them? We're playing from the android's perspective. So what is quite interesting is that we're going to see moral situations from the android's perspective. And that's what I really like about this game. We ain't playing from the human's perspective. We're an android, man. Alright then, so you must be Hank. I can't see your face, fam. Yeah, the fuck, I'm looking at your whole history, fam. That's what. Well, let's just say, yeah, yes, that won't be good for metal scrapping, but maybe incinerators. Yeah. But not physically, that's what I'm saying, is that if we have AI that is going crazy right now, so... how the hell do I look at you? Alright. Let's scan him and learn who he is. Lieutenant Hank Anderson, born in 1985. He's a police lieutenant and the criminal record is none. So we obviously want to talk to him now because this is going to be our cop partner. We found him. How'd you do it? I found him. How do I do it? Do I scan him? Yeah, we found him. Alright, and then... What now? I scanned him. What more do you want? How do I approach him then? Okay, here we are. We're going to talk. Lieutenant Anderson. My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by Cyberlife. So Cyberlife is the company. So nobody knew where she was. They said we were probably having a drink. So we learned that, you know, he's in Jimmy's bar. So what do you want?
We were assigned a case early this evening.
Yeah. So Cyberlife in the game is the fictional company that is mass producing the androids. They're like the monopoly that is producing these models for different stuff. So you got like domestic ones, police androids, laborer androids, doing all the mundane work that we don't want to do. Ooh, I didn't like that, man. Let's persist. I'm taking a different approach to the game, so I'm gonna be more violent. Yeah, where can I stick my instructions? Where? No, where? I'm gonna make all the wrong decisions to get a different outcome. Yeah, you see? I've pissed Hank off. So your relationships with characters are affected by what you say. Threaten him. I'm gonna threaten him. I must inform you that I intend to file a report on you, baby. Yeah! Ooh, we've pissed him off. I'm deliberately pissing him off. It looks like he's gonna slap this guy. Oh, okay then. Told Connor to piss off. Yeah, spill his drink. Go on then. That's what you do. Oh no.
I don't know what's stopping me from knocking you out.
I think I've completely messed him off.
And the cost of repairs if you damage me.
I messed him up. For your information, I'm worth a small fortune. Yeah, he must be like $15,000 or something. I don't know exactly wonders of technology, but I'm going to make Connor a that's what I'm saying. I'm going to make Connor a complete asshole in this playthrough. Well, before I was diplomatically reasoning with them, so I was miss nice girl in the last playthrough. This time I'm gonna go evil. Look at him with his smug tie. Look at that, just pulling up his tie. Connor thinks he's it. But in order to work with Hank effectively, we might have to make some sort of an effort in order to improve our relationship with him as well. We are now at a crime scene, and we're now going to be investigating the crime scene as Connor. Now we got half an hour, or less than half an hour, so I'm gonna get through how much I can. I'll be firm.
No way.
I'm coming with you. I just keep...
You really have to stop pissing me off.
Keep pissing Hank off, don't I? It's just really annoying him, but you know, what can we do? Conflicting orders, selecting priority. This is making me laugh. Lol. Follow Lieutenant Anderson. Let's go follow Lieutenant Anderson. Just Douglas for Channel 16. Can you confirm that this is a homicide? Yeah. Nah, get out of the way, media. Wait, yeah, of course they don't. They're the police. Who does? So we're making our way through here, and there appears to be another...
It's with me.
crime issue there. They're saying Detroit police. That was an android saying androids are not permitted at this point. Half their police force are made up of androids. Well, how dependent are we going to become on them? Yeah, if their programming all went rogue, then we are gonna die because they outnumber us. Yeah, okay. You got yourself an android, huh? That's quite new.
Just tell me what happened.
Use R1 to switch the camera angle.
Tenant hadn't paid his rent for a few months, so he thought he'd drop by, see what was going on.
Turns out that was a mess. So it looks like that the landlord came by and he made a report to the police. Oh, this is disgusting. Turns out he found the corpse of the resident here. The victim's name is Carlos Ortiz. He has a record for theft and aggravated assault. Okay.
According to the neighbors, he was kind of a loner.
Right.
Stayed inside most of the time. They
hardly ever saw him, so he didn't go out that much. Wasn't worth calling everybody out in the middle of the night, so he was in a bit of a mess. And we need to investigate what's happened. Now he's brought Connor over. There must be a connection with the androids to do with this.
Probably the murder weapon.
Who was the murderer? So we need to know the android's mission. The bottom line.
The landlord said the front
can humans disassemble?
All the windows were boarded up. The killer must have gone out the back way.
So right now,
not much. The neighbors confirmed he had
this
one,
perspective that we're playing from is the perspective of the android. So we are the cop android, right? Now the cop android has been programmed to investigate why are androids killing humans. So who better to investigate that than an android themselves? The problem is they can only go by their programming. So will he break his programming, or will he do what he's been coded to do? So let's explore. That's disgusting. So this is our victim over here. Let's explore all of our evidence here. We can invent an android, taser malfunction at the junction lot. Well, that would work. That might deal with it. But okay, let's analyze the murder weapon. So we're going to pick up all these clues in a short amount of time. No fingerprints, no involvement. What about this sample? More of the... yeah, he licks blood, by the way, because he can taste the DNA. Jesus, what the hell are you doing? It's like disgusting. But I love the relationship between Hank and Connor. He's so cool, Connor. He just pisses off humans. But the thing is, he can taste it, and he can pretty much work out whose blood it is. I feel sorry for Hank working with him. Okay, so we think that it's dried blood. The sample date is 19 days. Okay, then. I don't know why they didn't code their programming to be a little less subtle. Alright, we're going to look at this now. Dried blood. That's number 4. What else kind of evidence do we need to gather over here? Okay, let's review the evidence. Trying to examine that. Okay, here we are. I'm going to examine it. So how is this a clue? Okay, so it looks like he was going to the Eden Club. By the way, the Eden Club that we encounter later within the game. So we know that our victim was visiting a android sex club as well to fulfill